Our next guest is a lady who has been through interresidential marriage. She's here to tell us her challenges and her experience into such marriages. Let's introduce to you Gift. Gift, tell us your story. Who are you?
Good evening, everybody. I am Gifts, and I happen to have been married for, I think October this year will be the 10th year I've been in marriage, and my husband has been in Europe, Spain to be precise, why I have been in Benin.
For these 10 years?
Exactly.
Has it been to Nigeria? When did you go?
The last time he was in Nigeria was 2008.
That's just 8 years.
Exactly.
For the past 8 years, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have a kid together or a child together?
Yeah, I have a lovely daughter. Her name is Musa. And she'll be 9 by next month.
Did you travel immediately you got married, or was it there before your wedding? Or it just happened after the wedding?
Okay, he was there before the wedding. My kind of marriage happened to be a bit different from what you see these days. He was there, and our relationship was more like what do I call it now? Distance relationship, right? That's what they call it, distance relationship. And after the wedding, he left a month after, less than 2 months after the wedding.
And you were pregnant at the time?
Before he left, yes. I was pregnant just
So he has not seen his daughter?
She was a year and about 3 months when he came.
And that was
the last.
Yes. So if he sees her now, he won't even recognize her.
Except he sees her with me. That's the only reason you know that this is his daughter.
How did you cope? What was it like? Yeah. Was that not single? Is that not single parenthood? It is.
Of course, it's practically single parenthood because you never can imagine what would have, taken place in his absence. Him not being there as a father to the child now, and being a husband as well, because I have to be both the father and the mother at the same time. And in that situation, raising up a child alone is not an easy thing. Unlike when the father and the mother is around, at least you can, daddy's coming for you and all of that, and the child is like, dad will maybe spank me or something like that. But I have to be there all alone, and most importantly, it wasn't like the relationship was so smooth all along in the first place. So it was really trying.
How? If you say it wasn't so smooth, how?
Okay. I happen to have been getting the rough part of my marriage right from the wedding day. Not far off at all. Just right from the wedding, from the event center.
What happened?
Okay. I'm in Benin. I'm sure you already know that, but most times, like you do on the day of my wedding, I did both registry and traditional on the same day.
Okay.
And after the court marriage, the traditional in the afternoon, right inside there, they had issues with his siblings, and his immediate elder brother was with his phones, like help me to hold my phones, and this will be shocking to you because it's going to be funny. And all of a sudden inside the wedding was like, let me make a contact with my phone, and he was like, I didn't see the phone, where's the phone? He said he didn't see it. What happened? Like they actually had plans to use the phones before, and it was like, I was not going to give you this particular one. A lot of persons just feel because it's out there, it's abroad, so everything it comes with has to be theirs and all of that. And so the phones were nowhere to be found. We later asked, where did you keep the phone? He said it was inside it was very native, inside the pocket. And to me, the safest place for a man to keep anything that would not get missing is his pocket, his trousers pocket. And now the man was having, those days there's this 3310 phone, that big phone, that's what he uses. And this was one fine Motorola and another Samsung, a modern one at that time. And they stole these both phones without touching this 33 thing from the same pocket. So that's for me. It's a funny story. And let me not just go too much into maybe all of that, but that was really funny, and that strikes another issue between the both family now, because for him to get out of this, he has to like lie against one of my cousin. Who was helping out. Yes, this is his immediate brother, precisely, and my cousin was helping out. Only for him to now say, those phones, I'm sure it's this guy. It was this guy that was there. He was the one that collected the phone.
Of the family.
Exactly. So right from inside the wedding, the marriage was already cracking. So to say, both families, you understand, that had to be called. We were called upon for a family resolute for this issue. And from that day, and I'll say there was really no peace. Like from the very start of the marriage. Do you understand? Yes. And going back with a lot of frowns, and all of that, a lot of things went bad in the process. And relationship between the both of us now wasn't smooth, because each time he calls, that's why I would not encourage any young girl. Even if the person wants to be my worst enemy, the person counts himself to be my worst enemy, I will not expect that person. I won't encourage that person to go into such a marriage that maybe you are, interresidential marriage, of course, because a lot of things happens in the process. Of course, we didn't have it all planned that I was going to be there and I was going to be here. He was supposed to go process my papers so we can be together. And I was like, this kind of thing, I don't want to hear that anything gets wrong, because if things goes wrong, I will not stay more than 2 years. I was like 1 year, so that let me just create this fear in him that if I stay too long, do you understand? So I was not like 1 year or maximum 2 years, maybe because things can just delay in the process and all of that. And he was just like, no, it cannot be like that. Both families, everybody had to talk about it, and that was how it was. But then we went back. But on the long run, things weren't really working the way it is. It was like he wasn't really processing it. Wow. To cut the long story short, I did not know that I was being traded for probably some other benefits to him now.
Oh.
Exactly. So it's like,
wow.
So it's like he had it all planned somehow.
He used you.
Exactly. So, which initially I did not know about, but as years goes by, a lot of things began to unveil. Yeah.
But his family, have they been in touch for these 10 years? Has your relationship been with his daughter, with his family?
The last time I saw the members of his family was like about 8 years ago. Now the reason being that most people feel that you as a young lady coming into a family where the man you're coming to marry is not resident in Nigeria, they feel that you are Islamic blood to whatever they are supposed to get from their brother. Do you understand? And so they were never like, even though they laugh with you, but it's not really it, because any little thing that like he did not do this, he did not do that, he's supposed to do this, and it's because of you he's not doing that. And my mother-in-law told me specifically that, look, this marriage now, if the husband does not, my son doesn't come and do whatever he's supposed to do for his brother, I will hold you responsible. I'll tie my wrapper.
Are you serious?
Yours. Do you understand?
So, do you understand that?
I'll tie my wrapper.
If your husband doesn't come to do what he's supposed to do for his
siblings, I'll tie my wrapper to yours.
That means hold you responsible.
Yes, I'll have her to maintain it.
You are now the stumbling block.
So immediately when things began to go wrong, I had this at the back of my mind that, you made a very huge mistake. But I didn't want to make it look like it's a mistake, because right now I'm in the marriage.